Hello. Just going to wait for a little bit and see what's going on. See who joins me. I hope everyone's okay. Just having a look at some of the headlines. Russia accuses US of destabilization over Pelosi's Taiwan trip. How would it be destabilizing? If you remember, I just did a Hot Topics, and it's loading now, on Pelosi's trip to Taiwan. Destabilizing the world amid reports US House of Representatives is set to visit Taiwan despite vociferous opposition from Beijing. Yeah. I do not agree with that. If you are a member, you can go see the story. If you want to go and see the reading I did, you can become a member. It's $3.99 a month, and I do Monday to Friday. I do Hot Topics. I do every week. I do a an Archangel Guardian Angel read. It's usually a few minutes on the last Saturday morning my time, because I am in Australia. I'm in Western Australia, in Australia. So I'm 12 hours ahead of the US. And when, and so it's Friday night, the last Saturday morning my time, Friday night your time of each month. I do a live session where I post hi Kathy W, where I post a link that you can click on and join, and that goes in the members only. And when I do a video, and I have one lined up, I've had it lined up for weeks. I post 48 hours. Members get to see them first for 48 hours before I change it to a general public being able to see it. So I've fallen a little bit behind on the list of things I want to cover. Hello, Kathy W. How are you? For those who are watching, very good news about Geek. He is okay. He sent some photos of the damage around his localized area and stuff. But he's okay, which is good to hear. But there's still something like the last count, 38 people have lost their lives in Kentucky. So please, prayers, and continue to send prayers and good wishes, positive energy, whatever you can to that part of the world, to help them deal with an absolute devastating mess. Hi, Margelle. Yes, hubby's fine. Oh, Geek! Here's Geek. It's so good to see you, my darling. We were both stressed and worried about you. I was telling James, and you had where you're located and stuff, and he's like, oh, no, not Geek. So we're so glad that you're okay, but we also know that so many people have been lost and so many homes that's been lost. Edna May was saying that her, I think it maybe her sister or daughter or one of her close relatives, they've lost everything. They're all right, but they've lost everything. And yeah. Okay. Are the Russians using Zaporizhia power plant as a military base? The Yanks have accused them of that. Yes, I know. It's terrible. Yeah, I saw the pickies. I showed them to hubby. And we're both just so glad that you're safe. Hope that all close to you are safe as well. But we're terribly saddened to hear of the loss of life. These things can just happen so suddenly, and yeah. And we both have experience of what it's like to clean up after a flood like that. So are the Russians using this power plant in Zaporizhia, which I think is a area in Russia or somewhere like that? Are they using it as a military base? Well, messenger of Earth. Yes, they are. So it's upside down. So yeah, very disruptive. Very disruptive. Yes, basically. Hi, Robin Blank. You're in Nevada, 5:37. Wow, you're up early. How are you, my dear? I've got. You haven't been to sleep yet. Have you been working? I hope you've been working. I hope it's not being kept up all night and stuff. And COVID deaths rise for 5th week in a row, but levels remain low, which is concerning because that indicates that in England and Wales have risen for the 5th week in a row, but levels of cases continue to remain low, well below the. Yeah, it's a bit of a worrying trend. Worrying, not working. Oh, sweetheart. I'll be doing some cards. So firstly, let's send Robin some positive energy to help her through whatever she's going. So Universal Spirit, I ask that you send Robin Blank in Nevada some positive yellow light and energy to help her tackle whatever she is dealing with at the moment. Yes, big hugs. Would you like me to draw a card for you, Robin? I might use the Guardian Angels Tarot. Yeah. That's hubby sneezing. So I'm going to draw a card for Robin. Okay. What can you tell me about? Is there anything particular you're worrying about or just generally? Hi, Danelle Hagen. I am doing single cards, okay? Open up and... So, yeah, hi, Ewart. The prayers. I'll tell him that. I'll tell him that you sent blessings. Okay, Robin Blank, what card do we have for you for hopefully to give you some guidance for the future? We have the Two of Action. That's the two of Two of Wands. Two of Wands, I think. I'm just double checking. Okay, I don't want to. Thought is swords, yeah. So that's the Two of Wands. Planning and strategies. You've certainly been worrying and trying to plan out the best way to move forward. Now, trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around if you just continue to move forward. It might sound hard. And it might sound hard. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you to be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. So don't sweat the small stuff. If you've been worrying about all these little things, just let them go. It's not easy. It's never as easy as we make it sound, does it? Oh, just let it go. Don't sweat on the small stuff, because often that minutiae just seems to build up and build up. Just another thing you've got to worry about. Just another thing you've got to worry about. If you're up all night, losing sleep, worrying, my darling, reach out and talk to somebody about closer to you about what you maybe what some of your alternatives are. There might be a pathway for you to follow that you haven't even thought about. Okay? And trust in yourself to make the right choices. Hopefully that Robin Blank has helped you. Okay? Okay, Danelle. Hi, Apple. I was watching some of the Commonwealth Games this afternoon, the all-round, the women's artistic gymnastics all-round. Very happy. I know it was yesterday or something, but I thought I'd happy at the Australian girl won, of course, but very happy to see the English girl getting the silver. Yeah. You can't be letting all that minute stuff, all that detail. You need to find a way to let go of it and all that. And if you need to go and talk to somebody else, go and get some help with it, do that. It's a good time to reach out for that. Test results for Danelle. Celebration it's got here, which is 17. A wonderful. So this is celebration. So hopefully it's going to be good news. This is a wonderful time of your life, and difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. So I can't really add to that message. Janelle, just be positive, and no matter what the test results come back as, there is still a lot of future for you to enjoy. So be positive, and yeah. And it's hopefully this card is true and it'll be good news for you, okay? If not, there's still going to be a lot of light for you to follow. You need hot bath bad. Oh, geek, you poor darling. I think, again, I don't know what to test for or anything, and not a doctor or that, but I feel whatever they come out as, it's still not like, there's still a lot to be positive about, okay? Anyone else want a card? Okay, how are Teeny and Marcy? How are your little doggies? Does anyone else want a card? Hi, Shari, are you here? Voices from, oh, there you are, my darling. How are you? I loved watching you the other week when I caught up with you on, I can't remember whose channel, but yeah, of course you can have a card. Ewa, you'll take one? Yep. Okay. Manifest your dreams. This is one. This is the full card. This is heading out onto, this is a major arcana, as was Danelle's. Yours was a major arcana too, darling. So manifest your dreams. You're ready to go. There's no need for additional preparation. Take the first steps towards the changes you desire, even if they're small steps. Notice signs that guide you in the right direction, as well as resources and support that miraculously appear. What is it that they say? A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah, I have moved my Tuesdays and Thursdays to the evening now. I'm thinking of alternating my Sundays with evening and then day and then evening and then day. We'll wait and see. But yeah, during the week it's at the evening. The car. Yeah. Yes. Keep going. Don't let go. Don't let go. There is. Okay, tell me about the car. It's like, yeah, keep going, keep searching. Maybe look at a different direction than you've been looking, maybe. Go down a slightly different path. I'm not quite sure. But yeah, keep on manifesting. Ewat, how are you, my darling? You know it's out there. What a wonderful smile you've got there, Ewat. Great picture. What's that behind you? It is out there. Oh, so good. Oh, excellent. I'm so glad the National Guard got you some insulin and all that. That is fantastic. And yeah, they're wonderful. I mean, we have the Army Reserve over here. Yeah, they run a similar role. They can go overseas or they can be activated here in Australia, and they run a similar role. And yeah, when they're calling to do stuff, they go above and beyond. Both hubby and my brother were in the Army Reserve. And yeah, and I have several members who were in the Army or are in the Army of my family and stuff. And I'm very proud of all of them. Ewat, let's have a look. What message do we have for you? Nine of Thought. Oh, there's those Nine of Swords. It says it right here in the first sentence. Stop being so hard on yourself. Turn your thoughts towards the positive. Again, as I said, it's easy for somebody sitting here not knowing all the circumstances to say that. But that's really jumped out at me. It says there's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. You related to my hubby. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you are experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life. Release the problem to your angels. You know, there's only so much we can do in facing challenges of our life. There's only so much we can do on our own. And there's often times when we really do think, oh my God, if I'd have acted sooner, or if I'd have done this, or if I'd have done that, things would have been better. You do what you think is best at the time, my darling. And as long as you act with a pure heart, things will turn out how they were supposed to. Stop being so hard on yourself. You know, sometimes we just have to, or you think, what can I do to make things better, or this. Sometimes you just have to stop thinking and just say, I've done everything I can. I can't do any more. Don't be so hard on yourself if you can't do any more. If you have to hand things over to somebody else, do so, because it's because of a very good reason. Sit back and, you know that you've done the best at the time, and just you've done everything you could, and it's time to give it over to somebody, either somebody else or a higher power, or somebody else who can handle it. Okay? People will not stop loving you because you couldn't solve every problem in the world. Okay? You are such a protector. You really want to protect people. And sometimes you can't, my darling. People will still love you, okay? Even if you can't solve all their problems. Yeah. Geek, feel free to go and post those videos on the comments for this. Post those pictures on the comments for this if you like. You finish. Hi, Marie Henson. Now, yeah. Who would like a card? Yeah. Well, Edna May sent an email yesterday, I think it was, to me that said she'd heard that you were okay through a third party and all that. So, yeah. Oh, you're more than welcome, my darling. You're more than welcome. You what? So who else would like a card? I can do a couple more. Hi, Roland. You've got ready for tomorrow, cataract procedure. Oh, my darling, good luck. Let's send out positive energy to Marie Henson for her cataract procedure. No procedure where people have to mess with your body in any way. It should ever be taken lightly. Okay. Hi, Dennis Thomas. How are you? Can you have a card, Apple? Of course you can, my darling. Kathy W., you want a card too? Yep. I think Liz Truss might have inched forward in the fight for the Prime Ministership. Interesting to see who comes ahead there. Apple, as most of you probably know, is in England. And congratulations on the wonderful Commonwealth Games that's being done. My hubby was surprised that you have the para events rather than having a separate para Commonwealth Games, that they combine. And I said, well, the scale means, I guess, that they can be done at the same time. And I think it's wonderful. And he was getting confused. He thought maybe able-bodied and the Paralympians were competing in the same events. I said, no, they have their own event. But I think it's wonderful. Okay, Apple. Card for Apple. Guardian of abundance. This is the Knight of Pentacles. Or is it the King? I'll just double check. Okay. Messenger. I think the Guardian's the King, which is very good. Yeah, time of great success and stability. An increase in stability for you. You've been working really hard to get some plans going, and it's got all your plans are blessed and will move forward perfectly. There could be unexpected job opportunities in the near future. Make sure you accept them if you're in a position to. Yeah, definitely. And even if you don't feel like you're in a position to, seriously consider it and think about why you might not be in a position. Is that really the case? Okay. This card indicates that someone with an amazing career is involved in the situation. This is a powerful person with a great integrity who enjoys hard work. This person could be you. I really feel that like there's some good opportunities coming for you in the future. Hopefully that will help with, abundance is it can be about your physical health. It can be about your financial health. It can also be about your security, personal security of being and things like that. So I do feel like there's going to be some changes coming for you, Apple, that will help you feel more secure in your future and things. Okay? So hopefully that's the case. So Kathy W., your card. And then Leona Thomas, will the issues with your HOA and neighbours be resolved? Beneficial to all. Are you in? What's a HOA, darling? Kathy W. Just looking at that lovely little picture of the little doggy. Kathy W. I've got like a thing like everything's shifting to one side type feeling. Let's have a look. Helper of emotion. This is romance blooms. This is the Knight. The helpers are the Knights. Yeah. So I don't have the book. Oh, I do have the book. What am I thinking of? I do have the book. It's another card. It's another deck I don't have the book for. Helper of emotion. Yeah, helpers are the Knights. So romance blooms. Are you into romance, darling? And you'll find yourself falling in love. Gifts, flowers, love letters, and poems read aloud are all in your future. Marriage proposals, weddings, and pathway connections are possible. Hey, are you having a weekend with a bunch of Mills and Boons? Because when I want to have all those things in my life, I will get out the romantic stories, especially Julie Miller's, who sets her books in Kansas City. Someone new who is romantic, dreamy, and emotional may enter your life. This person could be an artist who's an idealist about love. Sometimes I get like a bit of a warning with this particular card, the Knight of Cups, because often they're ideal. Now, they're the ideal of what you want, or of what you dream. The right people are very rarely the ideal of what you've imagined, but there's definitely a shift for you. And I just felt it, like when I was looking at your doggy, and I felt That's when my eyes almost closed. And there's definitely a shift happening around you with relationships or something. Either there's a refresher or a renewal in a current relationship, or if you're not in a relationship, the possibility of a relationship coming up. Believe it or not, it's gonna. I think what it is if it is a new person, even an old person, the shift is going to be a shift in your ideas about what an ideal companion is, or an ideal love interest, or something like that. Like you've had that shift, and but there's some good, wonderful, happy, romantic feelings in your life soon, whether they're from your current relationship or a new one. And you've really had a shift about what you thought was ideal 20 years ago is nowhere near what you think is ideal now. Okay. And it's so I can cook. Of course, I'll get you a card. You had flooding at your place 5 years ago. Yeah. Yeah, you're near hazard. I knew that. Of course, Marie Henson, you can have a card. Hi, Amiosha. Yes. Absolutely. But are you in danger? A new beginning. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer from the world, and if you just free yourself from that which holds you back, new opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. I do feel like there is some resolve coming up. There is some resolve in this situation coming up. Are you in danger? No, I don't think you're in danger. I think that no matter how much this person might like to, they're more talk than they are danger, and I think they have somebody really sensible saying, don't even think about it, Yeah. So I do feel like there's a resolution coming up soon, so you'll be able to start fresh from this whole situation. I don't think you're in danger, but always please trust your instincts. Okay? Always please trust your instinct. I think this person is more talk than action, but sometimes they get themselves so talked up but I do feel like even if they did, there's somebody there who will say, well, sit down, sit your butt down, you're not doing that. But always just trust your instincts about your safety at all times too, okay? But I don't think you're in danger. But please just trust your instincts. And if you don't feel safe, either get out of there or call someone. It never hurts. Never hurts to call in reinforcements, even if there was never really an issue, okay? Even if it turned out to be not not as much danger as you thought. No, not that here. Not here, eh? Homeowners Association. Yeah, no, yeah, homeowners, they can be a pain, can't they? Yeah, it will get resolved, but I don't think you're in danger. I mean, if if it was in danger of being kicked out or anything, they'd just be more than they could handle. It would just no. Um, you'd love some romancy. What? Well, why don't you go visit Kathy W? Okay. Now, where's Erin? Ernie? Ernie Usha? There we go. Ernie Usha. Can you get a reading, a card? Yes, you can. One can hope. You might be surprised it might come out of left field. Okay. Guides the highest truth and compassion. Can you please find me a card for Ernie? Messenger of Thought. Now, this is the Page of Swords. A new topic or intellectual project is really exciting for you. Now, this is the first time I've pulled a card for you, and often if it's a court card, it also gives me an idea of the sort of person you are. You're a friggin' terrier when you latch onto something. You're very smart. You love learning. There's so much to learn before you feel ready to move forward. New information will require changes to your plans and review all documents carefully. You know, will meet or are someone who loves to learn and share knowledge. This person is brilliant and truthful, but also blunt and not very diplomatic. You are a carrier, and you know you are dealing with something, and you're not prepared to let it go. And I do feel that you're in the right. Be blunt, but don't be nasty. Diplomatic is very good. But make sure you've got all the I's dotted, all the T's crossed. Yeah, and I do think you might get new information about something that you're dealing with. And the pages or the messengers here are often the foundation of a process or the start of a process. Okay, so this is what we're looking at. Hi, sweetheart.
Hey, baby.
When you sneezed before, I got a few bless yous for you. So, say hello.
Hi, guys. Hope you're doing all okay out there.
Could you do a hot chocolate for me? The boxes are in the cupboard.
Yeah.
I'm getting a hot chocolate. So I hope that's helped you, Ernie.
You say they're in the cup?
Yes. Hi, Wild Heart. Oh, Leona. Wow. Oh, blessings to you, my darling. Now, let's see. Maria Henson asked for a card, and Geek, you asked for a card too, so I'll do Geek next, and then we might look at a couple of other stories, and then I might do a few more cards. How does that sound? Marie, what do you got? Review and contemplation. This is the Judgment card, number 20. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and the present, you'll get clear on your life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Yeah, don't worry what others think about you. You put in the hard yards to get where you are, and you deserve to be the person you are. And there might be some, I think there's something that you've wanted to do for ages, but everyone's, oh, you don't want to do that because, people think you're weird, this, that, and the other. Yeah, just mentally tell them to get stuffed. Because I don't feel they take well to being told, oh, look, go and get stuffed, will you? I'm going to do it anyway. But mentally, say, stuff that. I'm going to do it anyway. And you've earned the right to live the life you want to live. And don't worry about what other people think you should do. Just remember that some people are because they want to, think they know what's best for you. Some people do it out of care and love and a pure heart. As soon as they see you're happy doing what you want to do, a lot of them will back off. Those who just want to always have a say in what other people do, well, they don't really matter, my darling. Okay? You've earned the right. Hi, Celtic Seer. Now I'm going to do a card for Geek, and then we'll do a couple of other stories, but I will do some more single cards later, okay? Hi, Annie S. Wild Heart, hi. So Geek, who's been through a lot the last few days, the National Guard got Geek his insulin and all that and some bottled water, but he's waiting for hot water. He can't wait to get hot water so he can have a hot shower. So Geek, 9 of emotion. Well, this is pretty self-evident. This is a magical time in your life. You might not think so, having just been through the floods and all that. When wishes are granted and dreams come true. Yes, please. Frothy cream, yeah. Yeah. It may seem that good luck is following you. Oh my God, Geek. But actually these happy times are your just reward for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and have more fun. Yeah. This is the wishes come true card. You deserve. And also maybe the floods are also, for some people, it's like gives you a chance to step back and say, oh, wow, you just put it here, baby.
Trying to find the shaker.
What?
I found it.
Don't worry about that. Yeah. Yeah. Everything you need over the next little while, it's going to be there for you. The resources you need, all that you need. And you know what? Your community loves you. They adore you. And you've done so much for them. Mm-hmm. You will find that they're going to be there for you if you need anything. Okay. So you've helped others get what they want or need, especially what they need. It's your turn for them to help you get what you need. Okay? So, Geek, it's your community. It's their time to be there for you because they love you and they want to repay you for everything you've done for them. So let them, my darling. Good things. Okay. So, while I enjoy some of this hot chocolate, the cream on top of it, I will do some more cards later. Okay. Celtic Seer. Good. We sent out prayers and everything for you, Geek, and everyone else who's in that area. So we were sending out prayers, positive energy, everything. We threw the whole book at you, darling. Mm-hmm. I got a hot chocolate. I said to hubby, can you make me another coffee at night? He said, why did that stop you from sleeping? And I'm thinking, oh, yeah, it might. So can you make me a hot chocolate? Mm. Stir the rest of it into the hot chocolate. Spoon in that. That spoon in this. Yeah. So, anyone got a subject you want me to look at? I did do, if you remember, my hot topics tonight covered Pelosi and her, what could come of her trip to Taiwan. Why is Pat Toomey leaving the Senate seat in Pennsylvania? Is he involved in the January 6th insurrection? Okay. You okay, babe?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Do you want me to add anything to your sheet?
What's that?
Hi, sweets. I just had to talk to James for a couple of minutes about a couple of things. Toomey's not involved, no, but why is he leaving the Senate? This is, threats. He's had enough. He's done with it. He doesn't want to know, really. He doesn't want to know. He's had enough. He's done with it. He just wants to put it all behind him. I think he really, he just wants to start fresh. Strength. He just doesn't feel he's got the strength to stand up to those guys either. So these are major things. These are both major arcanas. And what else about Pat Toomey? The lovers. Yeah, he's I do think that his family sat him down too, I think. And he wants to concentrate especially on his family, his wife, his children, those relationships. He wants to be able to enjoy them more. He's just had enough, basically. Hi, Randy, some more. Pretty much Wildheart hit it right on the hi, human generic. I'm so glad your stalker's gone. So glad. Yeah, Wildheart pretty well hit it straight on the head. He just had enough. He just wants a fresh start. He just doesn't feel like he's got the strength to battle like the MAGA idiots and Trump and all that anymore. And he really, really wants to just spend time with those he loves. He's not a horrible person. Sometimes their intentions get twisted and they get caught up in rhetoric and they lose sight of what they should be about. Oh, okay. That's great news. Human generic, it really is good news. Geek, slow down. I think those things you did, you really did need to do. It's good that you got them done, but slow down, darling. Okay? Yeah. Slow down. Hi, Linda Napora. Welcome. It's lovely to see a couple of new names, Ernie and Linda. So, yeah, what I want to do is have a look at this new party that Andrew Yang and David Jolly and Christine Todd are all getting together. It's called Forward, which I think they'll change. I don't think it's, but are they going to crash and burn, or are they actually going to make an impact? So. Hi, Jenny Penny. How are you? How is Nalvani doing? I haven't looked at him in ages. Let's have a look. Nalvani. I don't think he's ever going to recover from what they've done to him, but I do see him getting out, but whether he'll be able to stand up in a position of authority. I've always seen his wife doing a lot better. Doing a lot better. Yes, that's good. Doing a lot better. Stable. He's still going to be a driving force, but I don't know whether he'll be able to lead the nation. Strategy. It's a wish card too. Plans and hopes and wishes. Yeah. I think they're hopeful that he'll be able to get out. So he's doing better. Yeah. So I want to have a look at this party. I think he's part of it is anyways, I think based a little bit on spite. So I don't think he's got the I've been meaning to read it on it, but I've been putting it off. But I might be saying that because I've never really been too drawn to him. Page of Pentacles and the Sun. Okay, so this is like it is a bit of a disruption, but I think it's a bit of a disruption. Here's the Page of Pentacles. That's actually needed to make people wake up a little bit so that improvements can happen in at least things can move forward in the Democratic Party. They can get themselves sorted out. But also it might be a bit of a booster for those Republicans who are left and stuff. This is only the start. So there's more to come with this. This is not the end of this. I think, yes, she is. I do think that it will end up sticking, but I don't know about how long Yang's going to stick with it. Hi, Dishes and Stitches. So this is the part of it's still got quite a bit to play out. And there'll be a surprising amount of support after a while, but it's still got a ways to go before it gets there. I do feel it might be a genesis of a new Republican Party or something, but I don't know about if it's going to attract that many Democrats. Governor Wolf in Pennsylvania, will he to the people who need them, or will the Republicans keep blocking him in the state? Will he get the stimulus checks, or will the Republicans continue to block Wolf in Pennsylvania? Ask for help, my darling. No, I don't think so. I think they're going to continue to cause someone's anxiety for a while yet. Will there be a change? Will this change after the midterms? I got the words going through my head. The Republicans in Pennsylvania are going to get an unexpected kick up the butt. Let's see if that works. Yes, inspiration. Surprising news. So maybe after the midterms, but not at the moment. I know you've got so much you need to do. Look, if anyone nearby will know, please don't be afraid to put out the call for some help. You've helped so many other people putting, yeah. There is a bill to get rid of property tax in Pennsylvania. Will it ever pass? Yes, that's not, but it's still a while away. It's still a while away. Don't know whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, but Rates to your local government is one thing. Property tax to a state government, we pay them here too. Yes, so like stamp duty. I think we don't pay taxes every year, but we pay stamp duty and stuff. You're gonna build yourself a deck. Good on you, my dear. Anyone else got a question? I did a card on that power plant. Yeah, California has declared a state of emergency over monkeypox. There's going to be more states of emergency over monkeypox. I do think it's going to get worse before it's going to get better, but there are proven ways to treat it. Yeah. Yeah. Are they voting today? I thought they were voting on the 4th of August. I thought it was the 4th of August they were voting on that. But what's going to be the outcome? Will they knock back the bill? Will the bill get defeated? I've got to clear my head of what I would like the answer to be. And okay, guides at the host. Will they defeat this bill? Will they defeat this bill? Yes. It's today, hey? Okay. Who will win the primary in Arizona? Who's in it, Roland? So, yeah, that's looking good. Hi, Sherry French. Geek's doing repairs around his house after the flooding and everything, but he's doing okay. Who will win the Kelly? Oh, Roland. Who's in the primary in Arizona, Roland? Well, the Democrat, I mean, the primaries are, will the outcome of the primaries be good for the Democrats? Mark Kelly. Will Mark Kelly win his primary? Mm-hmm. Could be a bit of apathy. Judgment. Yeah, it might take a little bit of time, but I think so. Yeah. Noon. Yeah, I think so. But it's not as many people voted as I think they would have liked to have seen. And I think it's going to be close, but I do think he will win. Okay. Yeah. Cinema decision about now. What is the Manchin-Schumer bill? I've been seeing headlines about that, but I haven't had time to go ahead and read the story. Cinema.
Oh, it's still on.
Yes, I am, babe. Not going to be too much longer, that, sweetie. Yeah. So, Inflation Reduction Act. Okay, thank you, Geek.
Really didn't like interrupting you before.
No, that's all right, baby. I don't care if they hear this. You are the most important person in my life.
Oh, baby.
Okay? So if I want to check that you're going okay, I will.
Yeah,
Thank you.
all right.
It's a very small version of the Build Back Better. Okay. The Hermit. Okay, I've lost track of what I was looking at. No, yeah. Now it's hi Bonnie Russell. Well, oh, they didn't marry. Oh, they didn't bury her on the golf course, did they? Oh my God, that's just so disrespectful. Yeah. In the DNC primary, yeah. It's going to be close with Will Cinema vote for it? Yes. She's been put on notice, I think. Oh, yes. How much of a mistake was it? Whitby, how much was it a mistake for the GOP? How big a mistake did they make when they did not vote for that veterans bill? How much of a mess are they? Big. This is a really emotional issue. They went back on their word. There's a lot of veterans that would have voted for them and aren't. It's like they're going to be juggling, trying to get out of it. Momentum, a shift in a momentum. Now, is this towards them or away from them? Will this shift the momentum away, cause people to not vote for them? Will this shift the momentum away from them? Yes or no? Yes. There's going to be a surge in people who, either won't vote independent or write-in, or maybe even vote Democrat that would normally have voted for them. So, yeah, it was a mistake. It was a big mistake. Whitby! I don't know. I think it just depends on the country. Like I said, we don't have property tax, but we do have stamp duty and all that. I just think, hello, Jessar. I just think it's not a good tax to have. Yeah. Whitby, you should be in bed, sweetie. That's my little doggy. It's lovely to have you, Jessar. Oh, that is disgusting. He didn't have it buried on a golf course to get rid of taxes. No, I think there's going to be a court order. No, I think there's going to be a. Are they going to be ordered to move her to a proper cemetery? Yes, they are. This is going to go to court. It's going to go to court, and they're going to be ordered to move her elsewhere. Oh, that's just disgusting if that's what he did. Yeah. Oh. Oh, my God. I'd like to be able to say that it's just bullshit, but it's just something he would do. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's going to be a law. I think they're going to change laws. Is that going to spark a change of laws in New Jersey? Yeah, it's going to spark a change of laws in New Jersey. That is just disgusting. Just disgusting. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up soon, but I think what I'll do is if you haven't had a card tonight and you would like me to pull a card for you, put up your hands and I'll do some card readings for the next little bit. Really do have to sort out my corner. I've got a whole heap of cards in my folding shelf. I haven't rotated the cards in a while. Like I said, I've got to sort out my corner. Let's see. Card, please. Okay. So. I suppose they can have the body dug up, but why would they? You know? If it saves them paying new owners paying property tax. That's just okay. So Celtic Seer. What is that? That is, I'm using the animal deck here. The Nine of Autumn, the Nine of Pentacles, the what's called the Sitting Pretty card, the Ragdoll Cat. Your success has brought you financial security and the reward of a much deserved time off to enjoy your own company. You may suddenly have a brilliant idea for a business or self-employment opportunity that will be very successful. I do feel you are the type of person, if you take something on, you do generally succeed at it. You've got all the gifts that you need to do so. But if you do proceed with anything new, make sure you have your hands on the reins. Okay, don't, yeah, okay, be very firm. If you go into a partnership or into something with a new venture with somebody, be very firm with them. Okay, but you've worked hard to get where you are, and you're entitled to enjoy the successes that you have. Relax, enjoy them, and yeah, you're very canny, but also make sure you keep your hands on the reins. Okay, Jess R. You needed to hear that. Okay. Follow your instincts, darling. They're telling you, okay, if I do this, I've really got to be 100% in control. Yeah. Still have lots of hard work ahead. It's going to pay off and you'll be happy. Oh, yeah, I'd be a screeching banshee. If hubby did that to me, I'd be a screeching banshee and scare everybody out of the place. Make it so nobody can even go in there and that they can't play or anything. It is so disrespectful. Okay, Jess R. She left everything to mother, not the kids. Oh, wow, cool. 4 of summer. I think the mother might have something to say about that. She might even petition the courts. I see a court case involving that. I really do. I see a court case involving it. So Jess R, 4 of summer. That is the 4 of cups, a tortoise. Your responsibilities may distract you from noticing all the gifts that God is presenting to you, or universal spirit. Be open to investigating opportunities that come your way. So don't close yourself off. I think you're finding it. This can also be a card about apathy and just finding it hard to find that little extra spark and move forward. And sometimes you need a helping hand. I think that in the traditional deck, that hand holding out the cup is also the offer of a helping hand. Yeah. So be willing to reach out to that offer, and things will be a lot better. Things will work out in the end, okay, but things will be a lot smoother and easier for you along the way. I think I get the feeling that you were really worn down, and you really and you're not sure whether it's even worth reaching out. Every attempt that you've made never seemed to be right or fit right. I think this will be a right fit for you to move forward. So take the offer, okay, and you'll be a lot better. Whatever's profit, whether it's a helping hand, it could be a job, it could be a helping hand, it could be an opportunity to move. It's a good time to take that up for you, okay? I do feel a court case coming up. I do feel there's going to be, yeah. Yeah, Nichelle Nichols, yes. What a trailblazer. What an inspiration she was to women of that era. You're welcome, Jessa, and I hope that makes sense. I hope that makes sense to you. Yeah, I don't know who Bill Russell was, apart from maybe he was a basketballer or something, but Nichelle Nichols, yes. Blessings to a wonderful woman. Anyone else would like a card? Yes, human generic. Okay. You're worried about your son's legal troubles. Really? I'm not laughing in glee or anything. It's like sometimes he can be his own worst enemy. Is that right? The Ace of Summer. That's the Ace of Cups, and that's a good card. It's the beginning of a new and emotional experience for you. Or the awakening, an awakening. It's also going to be an awakening for him. It's a much needed wake up call. As much as you'd like to think so. He's not entirely blameless in how he got to where he is, but this is a much needed wake up call for him. It's going to be an emotional experience for you, but I do feel you're going to find I do think it will be really important to your relationship with him. And so it's going to have an effect on your relationship, if it's strengthened it or something. But yeah, it's going to give him a few insights. Okay, so it's as hard as it is, and as worrying as it is for you, human generic. It's something he needed to go through. Okay, and it is a lesson he needs to learn. Okay. I do think it'll work out okay. I think it's still going to be a bit of a gut punch, but yeah. Okie dokie. He still might have to pay some price, but I don't think it's going to be the big catastrophic or anything. He's definitely going to learn a lesson. Because he's just like, yeah. Anyone else want a card? Yeah, I'm not saying he won't have to pay some dues. He probably will. Okay, it probably won't all go his way, but it's going to be a wake-up lesson. Yep. Yeah. Like I said, I didn't know really anything about Bill Russell, but I did see stories about him being a civil rights icon and all that. And these are people who made huge changes in their chosen field and who inspired so many people, and they deserve every accolade they get. Yeah. So if nobody else would like a card, I think I might wrap it up for the night. Okay. And yeah. So we'll wrap it up with the usual: be safe, be happy, be loving, be strong, be healthy, and stay laughing. Okay. Love you all so much. Should be back Thursday night, but it might be Friday morning. I'll just see how I go. If I don't come on Thursday night, I will have scheduled something for Friday morning, and you'll see that. So I'm not quite sure. I've got a lot of work to do, so I might, yeah. And sometimes I just work better at night for that. That's all right. Dennis, did you get a card? Did I read a card for you? Would you like me to read a card for you? Just ask Dennis Thomas if he'd like to have a card. I don't think I did read a card. All right, Sherry, you want a card, Sherry? Yep. Okay. So Shari H. That's okay. Okay. Well, I do this most times I'm on now, and yeah. So Shari H, the Three of Winter, Three of Swords. Sadness is a part of life, my darling. But you don't have to endure it alone. You may need a little time to heal, but once you work your way through the emotions, you'll be stronger than before. Yeah, sweetheart, we've had this conversation before. You don't have to do it all alone, okay? And I think it's time maybe to let go of a couple of things that were hurtful. Hi, Aline. Yeah, I'm sorry, my darling. I'm just wrapping it up. If you want a card, I can do one very quickly for you, but okay. So, Shari, yeah, I think sometimes you have to let some things go in order to move forward. Okay? So, and there are people there who want to be there for you. Open yourself up to them. You don't have to do it all alone. Okay? Oh, yeah. We will. We'll get some rest. So before I go, Aline, do you want a card? Hi, Linda. How are your ankle? Yeah. It's hurting a lot today. Have you been able to get an x-ray? You've been shopping all day. Oh, my goodness. Okay, well, if nobody else wants a card, I'm going to wrap it up. Okay. Thank you very much. And I'll wrap it up now. Stay laughing. Love you all. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.